know how he feels with that. But I don't do interviews with that dude, so you know what I'm saying? Put your camera down, turn around. So,
what's happening with it, y'all? This next video y'all don't want to miss, because Errol Spence, oh yeah, he goes straight at Ness from the Boxing Voice for telling everybody to boycott his fight with him and Keith Thurman. Yeah, Ness is going on a rampage, and Errol Spence, he got something to say about it. You know, because Ness been hating on him for years. But before we get into this next video, make sure that y'all hit my like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subbed to the channel, because you don't want to miss this one. And make sure that you watch the full video, because I know some of y'all attention span is very, very short, but you don't want to miss this one. We know that the announcement was made that Errol Spence and Keith Thurman, they gonna fight each other at 154 pounds, right? Neither one of them has never fought at the weight class, but it's not gonna be a title on the line. The welterweight title, the WBC strap, is not gonna be on the line. And a lot of people now, they all of a sudden running around acting like, oh, Errol Spence ducked Terrence Crawford, and Errol Spence is a B, and he this and he that. It's funny how we all of a sudden forgot that Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, they could have fought. They could have fought. But the reason they didn't fight is because Terrence Crawford pulled out of the fight. Terrence Crawford didn't want the fight. When Steven Espinoza came and he said, man, I gave him full transparency. We gave him a fight date for 2022, and we gave him a fight date for January of 2023. And he turned down both of them. But he told y'all he accepted everything. Well, if he accepted everything, we would have already saw the fight. You feel me? So miss me with all of that fake stuff that y'all running around this internet just because you want to do everything you can to hate on Errol Spence. Keep the same energy with Terrence Crawford, because he is the reason why we're not seeing Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fight. And he is the reason why we didn't see Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fight. So we got these fans, they running around acting like complete fools. You also got Ness from the Boxing Voice. He over there having a complete roid rage. And I don't got no problem with Ness Gibbs. I don't even know the dude like that. But let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what I'm going to do over here. You know, we going to keep it boxing, but I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to keep it real. Now, I'm going to play y'all the audio on Errol Spence on how he feels about Ness from the Boxing Voice. But before we do that, let's just cook on it for a minute, right? So Ness he going to complete roid rage when he starts talking about Errol Spence facing Keith Thurman at 154 pounds for no title. Now, the thing is that it's funny to me because he didn't tell nobody to boycott the Terrence Crawford and David I've been sneezing fight. Check this out. Terrence Crawford came on the Boxing Voice, set up on the Boxing Voice, and when he was asked the question, would he have to fought Errol Spence if they had a guaranteed him, right, in contract that the fight would have took place with him and Errol Spence 2 or 3 weeks from the December date that he fought on, right, the December the 10th date. So if it had to happen late December or very early in January, guaranteed everything, right, would he have to accept the contract? And the man set up on your panel and said no. So he set up and looked you dead in the eye and told you basically he didn't want to fight Errol Spence. He wanted a tune-up. It ain't nothing that they could have done to make him fight Errol Spence at that point in time. You didn't say nothing to him about that, right? You didn't have a problem with that. You just sat up there. You didn't go on a tirade like you did right now. So you're faking. You're faking. See, you just have a problem with Errol Spence because he don't mess with you. Let's just keep it 100. And I feel bad for Ringwalk Danny, my boy, because Ringwalk Danny actually has a relationship with Errol Spence, but he can't get no interview with Errol Spence because of Ness. You know what I'm saying? You holding him back from getting his shine on. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence, he messes with Danny, but he don't want to do no interview because he know that it's going to go up on the Boxing Voice. So, and that's real. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. I know this for a fact. Let's talk about, Ness pretending like Errol Spence is a duck and he's scared to put his belt on the line against Keith Thurman. And now you're supposed to be one of Keith Thurman's biggest supporters, right? Supposed to be. But you're telling everybody to boycott Keith Thurman's fight? Now, let's keep it 100, right? And I'm going to play y'all the audio. So don't worry, I'm going to get to the audio, right? But I can't play y'all the audio of Ness gives on his tirade and everything he said because he cussed too much. And every other word would be a bleep, so y'all wouldn't even be able to hear what he's saying because I have to basically bleep the whole thing out, But you're supposed to be a supporter of Keith Thurman, right? That's supposed to be your dude. But you're telling everybody to boycott his fight and telling everybody, yeah, I'm telling everybody, you know what I'm saying? I ain't paying for it to stream it. Yeah, to stream it. I'm telling everybody to boycott. That's funny. Shows that you don't really give a damn about Keith Thurman either. You ain't really worried about him being your boy. Because if it was, you wouldn't be trying to stop his bag. And you don't tell nobody to boycott nothing, dog. You don't take no food out of these men's mouths that put their life on the line. You didn't do it to Terrence Crawford. And he ducked out of the fight because he set up on your show and told you, dog. Ness Gibbs, he been hating on Errol Spence for a long time. Back when Errol Spence announced that he was going to fight Mikey Garcia, Ness was the first one that came out talking about the pay-per-view was only going to do 30,000 buys. Oh, it ain't going to do nothing. Talking about that Errol Spence ain't no drawing. He can't sell. It only going to do 30,000. But when it did 350,000, you didn't apologize to the man. I'm going to play y'all some audio, right? And let y'all hear, Errol Spence going off on Ness. Here it is right here. Hold on. And then we're going to come back and we're going to cook.
I don't know how you heard with that, but I don't do interviews with that dude, so, you know what I'm saying? Put your camera down, turn around. So I don't do interviews with that dude, because you fake. Hey, what about you fake, nigga? You fake, bro. You know you fake. You fake. Damn. You did a lot of fake. You know I brought you in my camp. You still did fake stuff, but it's cool. I brought you in my camp. It's like this.
So you heard it, right? He said, I brought this man in my camp and he still was hating on me and did a lot of fake A stuff, right? That ain't what he said. He was cussing, but I can't say it, right? And then he said, well, you know what I'm saying? Ness is a H-A dude. He, you know what I'm saying? He's a H-A dude. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He a sucker, right? And he wanted to put hands on Ness. Now, that incident that I played, y'all, he actually went off on Ness. I was right there, you know what I'm saying, standing right next to him. And he thought that another boxing reporter was Ness. So it actually wasn't Ness, but he was like, oh, my bad. You look like that dude. And that dude is an H. You know what I'm saying? I don't mess with him because he a sucker. He a punk. And, he was getting at Ness, and he ain't never liked Ness. And so every time Ness gets a chance, he hates on Errol Spence. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Ness is mad because Errol Spence won't give him no interview, won't talk to him. But hey, that man let you in his camp, and then you went behind his back and started dogging him out. So yeah, he ain't gonna give you no interview. And y'all better believe if Errol Spence ever see Ness, oh, he gonna run up on him. Errol Spence is really like that. He don't play no games with these reporters, and he gonna let Ness know, hey, you know what I'm saying? You talking all that loud stuff. What's up? Come here, holler at me for a minute. Let's go where ain't nobody yet, and let's see if you gonna say that stuff in my face. You feel me? And Ness, like I said, man, he's all over there telling everybody to boycott the fight and calling Errol Spence all type of names and just going on the whole, act like he on roids and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Veins popping all out of his head, oh man, and yeah, you know what I'm saying? Give him a title shot if you gonna fight him. You scared to give Thurman the title shot? First of all, let's talk about it on a real tip, right? Keith Thurman don't deserve no WBC title strap. He don't deserve no title shot. He really don't. Because Keith Thurman, right? He sat out for 3 years. He came back and fought Mario Barrios that just had moved up to the welterweight division. First fight at welterweight. And yeah, to me, he looked good. He won every round. But that don't give him no title shot at the WBC. Bro, he should have never been no mandatory for the WBC strap. Get in line and wait. You got these other cats that's been putting in work, and you think that Keith Thurman's supposed to just be able to skip over him? You know what I'm talking about, man? Come on, let's get real. And yeah, Keith Thurman is a dangerous opponent. Keith Thurman can fight. You know what I'm saying? He can fight. Hell of a fighter. But that don't mean that he deserved no shot at the strap. And I also think that Keith Thurman and Errol Spence fighting at 154 pounds is better for both of them. Keith Thurman has had a bunch of layoffs, you know. He blows up in weight. He walk around at 190-something, 200 pounds. So Keith Thurman is actually going to be able to go into this fight at full strength. He don't have to worry about, you know, sucking himself down to make weight. And then Errol Spence, he going to be at full strength because he told people a long time ago, right? I'm going to fight your Danis Ugas, and after that, I got one more fight at 147 pounds. If I can't get the fight with Terrence Crawford, if he ducked me, if he don't fight me, then I'm moving up. So y'all acting like that he's doing something that he didn't already tell you that he was going to do. He's doing exactly what he said he was going to do. Now they want him to fight Keith Thurman. Okay, cool. I'll fight Keith Thurman, but I ain't giving him no shot at the title. But it don't matter anyway. If Keith Thurman, right, at 147, I don't believe he could beat Errol Spence. So what make y'all think it's gonna be any different? You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if he get a shot at the title because he can't beat the man. Now, if he beats him at 154, well, cool. Errol Spence ain't gonna be at 147 pounds no longer anyway, unless he fights Terrence Crawford for undisputed, and then Keith Thurman will get his shot. I guarantee you Keith Thurman will get his shot if he mess around and beat Errol Spence at 154. So show that man that you can beat him. You know what I'm saying? Earn your shot at a title at 147. If that's what weight class you're going to go back down to. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is a better fight at 154 pounds. Both men are going to be at full strength. And like I said, I don't care that it's not for a title because Keith Thurman don't deserve a title shot anyway. So, you know, all these dudes running around here crying and hating and stuff, and Ness Gibbs is out of pocket. Yeah, you out of pocket, dog. You know what I'm saying? You need to calm that stuff down because you already did that with Deontay Wilder, right? And ruined your relationship with him. And that's why Wilder don't mess with you. But like I said, personally, I don't know, dude. I don't have no problem with dude, but I'm just keeping it 100. He needs to tone that stuff down because, you know, Errol Spence already want to go upside his head. So, yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Hit my like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subbed to the channel. And drop a comment in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Because I really want to know how y'all feel about this. Anyway, y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that passion again. And I'm gone, y'all. Smash my like button.